And here we go. They touch gloves. Feeling each other out. See the difference in build there. Very stocky as the man from Ukraine. Thick neck, very much a wrestler's type of build. Mark Grayson, you can see just feeling his opponent out there. No one rushing into anything, overcommitting too early. Oh, there you can see Grayson tries to throw that head kick, but sends himself to the ground. Surprised Ilin didn't just jump on him there on the ground. You can see very much a wrestler's build though. He's got the big traps, wide back, square jaw.
Yes. Looks like he could be out of Oklahoma if he wasn't from, you know,
the Ukraine.
With a name like Vlad, it very much is.
Fits the bull. See, they're working from the guard now.
Closed, legs behind, and again he goes, opens it up, but he does not go heels into the mat. He does not go heels onto hips.
Yeah, Vlad taking his time here, not rushing, pushing his head down into the chest, making sure he secures the position before he starts working.
See, I still feel like a lot of the guys who don't get a lot of competitions in their countries where they come from. I know, again, in Southeast Asia, we don't have a lot of competitions for some of the guys, especially at the bigger weight classes. So when they get here, a lot of them will be patient because they want the time in the cage,
yeah.
You know?
Especially if you're not taking damage. If you're just racking up time, you're not taking too much damage, you're getting that ring rust off and you're getting into the competition. That's where you want to be. There you can see those knees into the glutes.
Yeah, even more bringing out the Andreas Berg, if you will.
I think that's going to be what it's going to be from now on. Anytime someone throws a knee to the leg, it's going to be called the Berg technique. You can see they tried to get the heel into the hip there to try and kick his opponent off, but great awareness showed by Vlad. As he felt it, he just dropped his hips back down again.
Is that a little bit of a trickle of blood coming from Mark Grayson's nose? I don't know where that would have come from, but I believe I saw it. Maybe it's just in the nostril.
To turn him around. Yeah. Vlad doing very well there just to keep his hips low, keep his weight on his opponent's chin.
Last 10 seconds of this round, this first round of light heavyweight action. That is the end of round one here at Cage 4, 13-11-2018. It's all happening, ladies and gentlemen, live and in full effect. IMMAF, WMMAA Unified World Championships and Junior World Championships happening in the Kingdom of Bahrain. Beautiful atmosphere, and man, they have been taking very good care of each and every one of us here as a part of this event. They
have. Multiple hotels also supporting the event. We've got people split all over Bahrain.
Of course, yeah.
You can see the Bahrain team now getting back into their seats again. Two more bouts left at this cage after this one, both having fighters from the hometown. And we are going to feel the cage shake for the last one. There's only 280 kilograms of meat in that cage.
Yes, it does culminate in a couple of elephants fighting. So look forward to that.
I hope they've reinforced this cage.
Well, of course. If it does fall on me, though, I'll take one for the team.
Yeah,
I'll be entertained,
why not?
You know?
As long as when it falls, something incredible happens. Like if he kicks him into the cage and he falls on me, I'll take it.
Yeah. Locked and sealed is the IMMAF cage, and we are underway with round number 2. 3 3-minute rounds with 1 minute in between rounds. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, no elbows, no knees to the head, no small joint manipulation or pressure point strikes, including the back of the head and the spine. And of course, when it comes to the leg locks, there is only straight ankle bars. Straight ankle locks.
See, they're feeding each other out again to start off the round. No one's rushing into anything. Very calm, very collected. Vlad just looks like he's on holiday almost.
Right, and Vlad then brings him up and brings him down.
He did clip him just on the edge of the chin there. You could see that Grayson just blinked his eyes a little bit. I think it did stun him. And then Vlad just getting the takedown and just going back into that position again, driving those knees into the glutes. You can see Grayson's eyes are quite big there. I think that just a little clip on the edge of the chin there definitely woke him up.
Let him know that there is some power behind those punches. Again, Vlad definitely looking the part of a man from the Ukraine that knows what he's doing when it comes to the wrestling.
And a big back like that, when they throw those looping rights, if they do catch you, it's going to be good night, nurse.
Oh, he lets him up. Again, very good sportsmanship had.
And maybe just wants to work on your stand-up game in the early part of the tournament. As you said, get some rounds under his belt. Grayson there going forward with a jab. But very much just charging into the punches, not set in terms of his feet. When he throws, he does come rushing forward. It makes it very easy for the takedown.
And again, I do think that Vlad very much comfortable in that takedown, so why not be up on my feet and have a little bit of fun with it?
The danger there is this is still MMA, and everyone in the world's got a puncher's chance.
Of course. As he looks to bring the knees up, you can tell Mark Grayson trying to shift out his hips, shrimp out, get into a better position as he closes the guard.
You can see there, Vlad keeping his hips very low though. Every time he feels his opponent moves as if he wants to get out, he just drops those hips almost onto the canvas again. Great wrestling technique. So he's driving that knee down, look to put the leg over the top of it.
Sucking him up though, man. I mean, he is not letting him go anywhere.
He's keeping his hips joined to his opponent.
What I wish would happen though is volume of punches right now. Again, now that he's got him right where he wants him, could he give something to the ribs and the head? Could we go a little bit of volume of body and head with the old Green Hill leather?
Now, he hasn't really been throwing much. At the end of the last round, just as the bell went, he opened up and actually threw a couple of punches. But up until now, it's been more just about getting the position and, as you said, getting the minutes under his belt as opposed to actually looking to finish the fight.
And this will bring us to the end of round number 2. Light heavyweight action, 93 kg category. 205 pounds for my fellow septic tank Yanks, if you will. Yep, America. We got the metric system. You know, we do it. Whatever. Vlad Ilin from the Ukraine and Mark Grayson from Australia here in cage 4. Second day of IMMAF competition. Well underway. We've only got 2 more bouts after this. But as we were talking about, we're going to go light heavyweight action and then super heavyweight action. Super heavyweight action plus 120 kilos. They don't even do that in the UFC. They do it in Ryzen. They do it in China. But we don't get to see it very often. And don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, you get to see it here.
See, so when everyone wonders where all the food goes when everyone's cutting weight, that's where it goes, the super heavyweight division.
They're loving it, by the way, sponsored by McDonald's. They're on board, so they're loving it. Cage doors are locked and sealed. 3 judges at cage side, 1 round timer, and 1 referee in control of these big boys in action as we get round number 3, third and final round.
See Grayson there. We're trying to move forward, trying to get something going, but Vlad's still very, very calm, very confident, waiting for him to come forward.
The wide eyes of Mark Grayson almost amuse me for a second because it looks like he's just trying to find where Vlad is not, and Vlad is like, oh no, I'm omnipresent, I'm everywhere.
Him and Mark got on.
They're both on. Second time I've used it. I'll take it. I'm not saying that Mark's a god. I'm just saying he's everywhere.
There you can see Vlad gets the takedown again. And it does seem easy for him at this point to get the takedown and actually dominate that position. I think that's why he's taking a bit more time in the stand-up and getting time under the belt.
So I'm not saying anything about Mark Grayson right here. I just feel like Vlad's unintimidated by him. And when you're unintimidated by an opponent, you feel like you can open yourself up to play. And again, when we're at this level, a lot of guys that want to go on to bigger and better things want to test themselves.
The danger you do get, though, is a guy throwing an absolute, haymaker, lucky punch and clipping you, and then it's over.
Of course. Well, and we all know from, UFC 1, nobody thought nobody thought Royce Gracie was going to take that home. He was the least intimidating guy, so you can always be fooled by it. But you and I both know that you can get into a competition, and when you can feel somebody's pain, you can feel somebody's aura almost. If you're not intimidated, it allows you to be you.
Yeah. But the danger is at that last second, like we saw Derek Lewis losing for 3 rounds, he just crushed one.
For sure, for
and
sure.
end the fight.
Yeah, what a great time that was. Again, I was 9 rows back for that bad boy. It was absolutely amazing.
There you can see Vlad just working here, moving his way up.
Now he has back control again. Does give a little leather right there, which I very much enjoy. I wish he would start doing that more. He is not, I mean, although he is the aggressor on this fight, he's taking his time. He's being nonchalant in everything that he does, even with these kicks on the ground. I'm surprised he's not standing back and letting his opponent up. And Mark Grayson, so wide-eyed.
Yeah, Vlad's just doing everything he can to stay busy and stay active, but more than that, he's not actually committing to.
And again, would you go in the judge's favor of who? Are you kidding me right now? Where would you go, Jay?
A very, very close call to Vlad.
Okay, there you go.
There you can see again.
Yeah.
Just shoots in with that takedown, drives his opponent forward. Again, not trying to do too much damage. Everything he's doing is just more deliberate of getting through the rounds and getting through the fight. But even the strikes he's throwing at his opponent, nothing's really thrown with any bad intentions or to hurt him.
Yeah, I completely agree. Even Mark Grayson right now, who we're pretty sure lost this fight and is bleeding from the nose. I mean, he looks like he could go a little another fight as well. I mean, no, he may be disappointed and he may go home. Again, there are no losers in this dojo. There are no losers in the IMMAF cage. He is definitely learning from this experience. But I'm telling you, he does not look too roughed up, right? I mean, they're having a conversation right now, and the guy's like, yeah, I know what I did wrong. I know. I mean,
yes, coach, I get it.
Correct, you know what I mean? It looked almost like a hard sparring match, not
an actual fight.
Match. Yeah.
Great sportsmanship shown again by everyone. And we go over for the official decision.
Cage number 4, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. And we have a unanimous decision in favor of the blue corner from Ukraine, Ilin.
No secret there, Jason. Vlad takes the W home, puts on the amazing yellow and blue hat, by the way. Fashionista, is he? I think so.
Has to bring a bit of style with him to the cage.
Yeah, man. Brings in the style, and the Ukraine takes home another W today. Again, Mark Grayson will learn a lot from that matchup and hopefully go home better himself and move on to more action here in the IMMAF.